Anyway, I made this is using Klipper, okay. So I made some changes to the printer configuration and saved them online wherever they're kept, to try and get it to play a tune after the print. So what I wanted to do, once the print is finished, I want to play a tune. So I've done a very quick, a quick print. This is a quick printer, by the way. It's at least three times, I reckon. I haven't done a definitive test, but 3 times quicker than my old Creality Ender 5 Plus. This is new enough, the same size, build volume, a little bit, not so much in the height, about 5mm I think. So I want to do a print, a quick print, which I've done a design for, and then I'm hoping that with the printer configuration file change I've done and the end code in the slicer I've done, it will play a tune. So I'm about to test that once this bed has cooled down. I'll get this part off. I might show you that actually. Let's try. I'm very tight for space where I am. Oh, there we are. That was sticking a little bit there. I'll show you the underside here. Sometimes I get very fine at the moment. I haven't had this long, so I might need tweaking. Very fine stringing, very fine indeed. Normally they just pull off. This is just using blue PLA cheap stuff off eBay, so nothing special about the PLA there except its budget price, okay. So I'll show you around. I've took off the dual page line. I've edited so that it won't do this page line. I asked for a sked almost instead of that. Okay, I'm going to show you on this computer screen. We send the file up here using Orca Slicer. Sorry about my throat here. Right, when I went online it said there was an error. That was in the printer config file I changed to a recommended option online to get the sound working. So I've corrected that. I hope, because I was stuck doing this booting all the time. There we are. So now it's ready, okay. So I'll just print out this file. Let me can I put the light on? Yeah. I'll show you on the screen. And I'll try to do a picture-in-picture because there is a camera on the flying gantry. This gantry moves up and down as well as XY. The bed stays still. So I'm very, very tight in space here. Right, here's the ochre slicer. By the way, if you get them offline, you should do the update. Import STL, etc., etc. Okay, that's the previous file. I did this one here, the STL. And sometimes it might come back whenever in the file bottom right. It just clicks prepare, slice, print, upload and print. So now the print is starting. No, I don't want to do that. So go on my dashboard there, if I click the webcam, so it's going to park here for a bit. Few moments while it heats up, etc., etc. It's a bit sort of out of focus because the head's really close to the camera, inbuilt camera on the SV08. I was wiping the nozzle clean. And again it's going to be heating up, etc., etc., heating up the bed. So if you want to time this, you can do. And you can hear the noise of that big fan. Well, actually, I think that's a part fan there to keep the hot and cold. And I think it does go louder than that. And again, we're going to have some warm-up time. No, you might see a blue light there on the extruder. Just here, so that indicates it's probably working and okay. So again, we got a bit more heating to do. Doesn't take too long. So in a way, this is more of a quick test. I'm hoping this code will be quick. Let me have a look at the dashboard. You see the temperatures here. It's aiming at 65, okay, for the heat bed. And it's doing like an auto level. It's going to check the corners to make sure it's level in each corner. It does this at least twice. I suppose you could turn this option off in the code somewhere. That would save a bit of time. Once it's level, it's more likely to stay level. But you might want to use this sort of leveling routine every so often to check it is level. If you do that, and now it's going to heat up from 130, I think it was on while it did that. Yeah, it was on 130. This hobby is about Moonmaker. I haven't a clue how to update Moonmaker. So far as I know, there's no like update in this Klipper firmware sort of stuff. I don't know what's happening, to be honest with you. I'm going to look at the actual printer. There we go, at long last. I mean, that was going to be a bit of a webby, because it took a bit of time there. Now it's doing like another auto level, but just in the area that it's going to print at. And now it's going for another temperature of 235. I'm at 65 on the bed. So again, it's going to ramp up the temperatures here. Heat bed extruder. See, it didn't take long and started printing. So this is a 10 millimeters diameter by 0.6. Now you can hear the noises of the fans. Well, that was a quick print, yeah. But now, basically, it set the nozzle and the bed temperature to 0 each one. So they should cool down, see, off here. Now this can take a bit of time. I do not, well in my opinion, I don't recommend trying to remove any part from the bed if it's still got heat in the heat bed, if the heat bed is still hot or even warm. You see that's gradually coming down, that's the extruder, and the blue one is the heat bed. See, wherever position it is, so it sees the temperature there. Unknown command, that's just because I got some M300 commands in my end G code, okay. I was hoping it would play some music, but saying the command itself is unknown. That's in the slicer, the NG code in the slicer, M300s. Because while I was home now, I would play some music, as I say, after it, but changing the printer config file to the, well, almost recommended settings. It said invalid variable or something like that in Klipper. Okay, so change it back. Let me actually, while it's cooling down here, see the nozzle is certainly coming down pretty quick. I think there is a fan blowing on that. I'm just gonna see this work on the in Marlin on the Creality and the 5 Plus. So I kind of paste this in here to see what happens. Well, it seems to have done it there. But in the end code, mind you, there's no sum. Or is it saying that's the command I sent, but unknown command M300. So waste my time, because pretty much in the end code all I did is copy all of most of this out. Okay, I'm hoping I will play some music to tell me that's finished, but no luck. So both are on approximately the same temperature at the moment, the heat bed and the nozzle. I want to look at that print. Zoom in. I think I'll increase the scale a bit here. Looks okay. 10mm diameter by 0.6 high. So the print's pretty fast, but things like heating up and I think especially cooling down. Turn that on. 43 on the nozzle, 53 on the heat bed. Clippers approximately the same. So, like, the cool down of the bed is taking too long in my opinion. Now on my Quality and the 5 Plus I put a couple of fans underneath the heat bed that would switch on only after the print. And that, like, saved about 15 minutes in the cool down of the heat bed. This build plate is much better in my opinion than the one I had for the Quality and the 5 Plus. Once the part cools, well, the bed cools down, the part almost just releases itself. Until that time it's stuck on very well. This is like a textured surface here. On the other side is a smooth surface. I haven't tried that. I don't know even if you're supposed to use it. But see how quick that printer was. In a way, just to do the printing part. Quick. Then we've got particularly the bed cooling down here. We've got to wait like a significant amount of time in my view, 5-10 minutes maybe. So you see here on Klipper, the hot has cooled down quite rapidly. Red light. Oh, you do have it. I mean, probably that does make a noise, but not the M300. So you can click that and it'll run those commands. But you might, when you come on here, depending on how big your screen is, not notice these commands down here. And I wish you wouldn't put M600, which is like a filament change. Which is filament change. Anyway, I haven't figured out how to play a tune after it's finished printing on the SV08. Right, the bed's had time to cool down. It's on 34. So there's the focus. Part. I have not got any sound to play after this. I've been digging about. There's some code, I'll put a link down below, but I haven't tried that. Make sure you clean that back brush off. Any bits of filament that have been cleaned off the nozzle. See, there's the quiet.